Hello, everybody, and welcome on in here to WHIP Sports Radio. I'm Max Blakelock alongside Toby Derlin, and we have some Temple women's hoops for you all today as the Tulane Green Wave travel up north to the Liacouras Center to face the Temple Owls. Tulane coming in with a 6-10 overall record, and Temple with a 7-8 overall record. Toby, what are you looking for today for both of these teams?
You know, for Temple, I really want to see Drew Alexander and oh my goodness, Kayla Turner continue to roll 31 and 27 points respectively in their last game against Tulsa. I mean, it's the first time in a very long time that two Temple players have combined for over 50 points. And I'd love to see them keep rolling, but I'd also love to see, you know, obviously this Temple team runs more of a balanced offense. Kind of the mentality of like anyone can score and shoot at any time is what Diane Richardson has introduced. So I'd love to see a few more players get involved and put up, you know, in that like 7 to 10 point range to really put them over the hump to win. For Tulane, they played really well defensively the last time out, so let's see them continue that. But I'd also, you know, only 59 points to North Texas. It was a pretty solid team. As we're going to take a moment of silence here for Bill Courtney.
In the basketball community are mourning the loss of Temple men's basketball assistant coach Bill Courtney. Coach Courtney made a meaningful impact on our men's basketball program. On and around him, he brought great energy, passion to his work, and that spirit was felt both on and off the court. At this time, we ask that you please rise and observe a moment of silence for Coach Bill Courtney.
Temple men's offensive coordinator Bill Courtney, who unfortunately passed away just recently.
Yeah, Bill Courtney, assistant coach for the first time this year. An unfortunate, a sudden passing that was announced this morning from Temple Athletics. But the former assistant coach down at Miami under Coach Jim Larraganega also worked with Adam Fisher down there, was the interim head coach last year, and his first year here. Really unfortunate, really tragic passing. But we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have starting lineups and tip-off. We'll be back right after this. Welcome all back here to the Liacouras Center as starting lineups are getting introduced. For the Owls, Kayla Turner, Tristan Taylor, Jaleesa Molina, Sanaya Craig, and Drew Alexander. And for the Tulane Green Wave, we have Kanija Daniel, Amira Mabry, Micaiah Marshall, Kendall Sneed, and Dylan Hanna. Should be a very, very exciting one. Both teams in need of a win, really, as starting the season not as expected or as they necessarily had hoped, especially Diane Richardson's squad here with the Owls.
Yeah, absolutely. And these are two teams that had high hopes coming into this season. The Owls coming off of a few years of success, including an American Conference win in the 2023-24 season. And Tulane coming into their second year with a new head coach. And with a promising season last year, a good job, starting to turn the program around. Both teams have faltered out of the gate with hard out-of-conference schedules, to be fair. But not the start either team has looked for in conference play, with Tulane sitting at 1-3 and Temple sitting at 1-2. Temple comes into this game looking to get back to 500 in conference play, and Tulane comes in trying to end a two-game losing streak and not let it become a losing stretch.
Yeah, I mentioned Tulane head coach Ashley Langford in her second year. Langford played at Tulane, is actually a Hall of Famer there, looking to bring her former squad to the top as we get ready to tip things off here on this nice Tuesday, January 13th night.
And these are two teams that really don't have star players to watch to focus on scoring. Two teams that are really good about passing the ball around and just getting you from anywhere.
As Molina gets the tip, but it goes right to Tulane and in there for a bucket, but denied by Jaleesa Molina. As Temple now takes it the other way, it's Kayla Turner. Turner now swings it over. Turner looking to set up off the screen. Now over to Savannah, that's Drew Alexander, who's short on the jumper. Rebound by Daniel. Tulane now slows it down a little.
And Drew Alexander, a player you might see a lot of today, coming off a career high performance against Tulsa.
Yeah, Alexander there with 27 in their loss to Tulsa. As now with 5 on the shot clock, the shot is up and good there from Kendall Sneed. So Tulane on the board now, 3-0 with 9 minutes left here in this first quarter. As Kayla Turner now has it running the offense. Over to Molina. Now Alexander now down to Tristan Taylor, who's looking for it. Now over to Molina, who drives, puts up the shot and is fouled. The shot does not fall, but Molina will head to the line to shoot 2.
Foul for number 22, Dylan Hanna, her first, team's first.
Foul is called on Dylan Hanna.
Substitution for Tulane, number 0, Jordan.
And out of the gate early, seeing slower starts from both these offenses, and a big key that both of these coaches, but especially Tulane coach Ashley Langford, emphasizes is limiting turnovers. Something Ashley Langford said in the offseason was if they can stay below 15 turnovers per game, they're going to be in a good spot.
As the first one goes down there for Molina, as Jordan Weaver comes in for Dylan Hanna. So both go down there for Molina, and now Diane Richardson telling her team to press up a little. So a little full court press from this Owls team, looking to get a turnover. Almost are able to do so, but Tulane able to get it across half court.
And like you said, Temple getting real aggressive there.
Oh, and beautiful ball movement. And a great play in there for the layup. That was Kanija Daniel, their leading scorer, with just under 12 points per game, as Turner's 3 misses. Rebound quickly goes to the Green Wave. Weaver now with it over at the top of the key. It's Marshall spins and over to the left side with Sneed. Sneed drives right, puts up the shot, layup no good, rebound, fought for and won by Tulane. Now a 3-pointer is up and good from Michaelan Marshall.
And this Tulane offense coming out hot.
Excuse me, a long 2 there by Marshall. As Tulane, yes, coming out very hot. As a corner 3 is up and good from Drew Alexander. Right on cue there, Toby.
And that's a great job to find a player with a wide open shot there.
Now another wide open shot on the other end. This one does not fall, but rebound is taken there by Hannah. Now down low, the spin by Mabry is up and good. The layup there.
Good physical drive to the hoop there by Mabry.
So now 9-5 Tulane with 7 minutes remaining here. Both teams getting buckets early. There's Alexander off the screen, gets the screen, now dumps it down low. Beautiful pass and finish there, but Tristan Taylor, excuse me, Sanaya Craig with the finish. This jumper on the other end is no good. Rebound, though, on the floor with it is Daniel. Gets it to her teammate in Mabry. And the ball is tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Tulane basketball. Sanaya Craig, though, getting on the board there.
And Sanaya Craig, a great player to have just in that roll down under the hoop, standing at 6'1". Just a great height advantage, great size advantage down there to be able to grab that pass and put it up right into the basket.
Yeah, her first year at Temple, the transfer from Jacksonville. It's a huge pickup for Diane Richardson. As Tulane now inbounds the ball, it's Weaver at the top of the key. As a step-back three-pointer is up and no good. Rebound fought for and picked up by Molina. Over to Kayla Turner. Turner looking to go quick. Swings it to Drew Alexander on the left wing. No good. But a foul down low. It'll stay Temple basketball as Molina was fighting for it down low.
And we're seeing Alexander being passed to early and often today for this Temple team.
As the ball goes into Molina at the top of the key. Now down low, back to Molina it goes. Beautiful ball movement from the Owls as Molina finishes, and this game is tied up at 9 with 6 minutes left in this first quarter. Now quickly down on the other end, there's a foul as Mabry will head to the line to shoot 2.
And I think that's going to be called on Sanaya Craig there, defending down in the box.
Yeah, Tulane went very quick, and I don't know if Temple was necessarily ready for it as Craig commits the foul. Excuse me, the foul is on Tristan Taylor.
Taylor, yeah.
Tristan Taylor, 4 points last game against Tulsa, averaging 10 on the season. As it's not a shooting foul, they're going to call it on the floor. So Tulane will have it now and inbound it. And a wing pump fake, jab, step, triple is nothing but net. That's from Jordan Weaver, the grad student out of San Antonio, Texas. As Kayla Turner now has it, looking to get on the board for the Owls. Swings it over to Molina. Now, Sanaya Craig with it down low, looking to post up her defender. Craig picks up her dribble, jab, steps, misses, almost gets her own, but Tulane recovers it. Now Tulane now looking to go quick, dribbling through the defense, gets up the shot, no good, but a foul. And I believe that was Jordan Weaver who will head to the line. Foul on Sanaya Craig, her first. So Tulane 12, Temple 9, 5 minutes left in this first quarter.
And both teams coming out really fast offensively and playing a little physical today. But I would like to see personally Temple apply a little more pressure to some of these Tulane players. They're backing off a little bit and giving them some nice, easy shot attempts.
Yeah, we saw the pressure, the full court pressure earlier as the first free throw goes down there for Kendall Sneed. Tulane in their green uniforms with white lettering. Temple in their white uniforms with red lettering.
And Kendall Sneed named American Conference Freshman of the Year and to the All-Conference Freshman team last year, and has only gotten better here in her sophomore season.
As Temple now looking to respond, down 5 early. It's Craig now at the free throw line, drives with the right hand, scoop layup is up and in. Sanaya Craig make that one look easy. as Temple now in double digits. Tulane now looking to go quick. Behind the back, picking up her dribble and passing out to Sneed. Now driving left with Drew Alexander on her, looking for the screen, drives, picks up her dribble, and walks. Didn't look like she was doing much with that, as that was Dylan Hanna.
Yeah, and a little bit tighter of a defense there from Temple. And it looked to work a little better.
So we have our first media timeout here with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in this first quarter. We'll take a break. When we come back, more action. So stay with us here on WHIP Sports Radio. Welcome back in here to the Liacouras Center as Tulane leads Temple 14-11, coming out of our first media timeout with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter of this one. Temple looking to catch up here with Tulane.
And they start with the ball, so a great chance here to tie the game. Down 3.
As Sanai Craig looking to go down low to Jalissa Molina. Clears out, spins, puts up the shot, banks it up and in, and she's fired up.
That's a great physical play in between 3 Tulane defenders right there to go up and get that bucket.
She thought she got some contact, was looking for a whistle, did not get it, but nonetheless gets the bucket to go. As now Tulane on the other end almost turns it over and drives on the right baseline, now kicks it up to the top.
And that's Shiloh Kimpson in her 4th career game with the ball.
Yeah, 4th career game,
1.2 rebounds on the season. 1 point and 2 rebounds, to be clear.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Not 1.2.
Doesn't add up. As Molina was looking for some contact, but walks down the lane. So a turnover, Temple.
And that's what you want to limit in these games here, because these possessions, that's a chance to go and take the lead, or at least tie it if you get fouled and just go 1 for 2 on free throws early on, but
definitely extremely early. As As you mentioned, Shiloh, Kimpson in. Now Tulane looking to drive left. Drives, spins, fades, puts up the shot, and gets the roll.
And that's a great move from Kimpson there.
Kimpson, the freshman out of Little Elm, Texas.
Tripling her career points with that shot.
As Temple now on the other end looking to respond, and there's a foul away from the ball, down low. That'll go against Tulane.
As Tristan Taylor was pushed over there.
Going against Jordan Weaver there as another sub here for Tulane.
Bringing out Shiloh Kimpson.
Now Kayla Turner with it at the top of the key. Crosses over her defender, drives, now kicks out to the corner for Drew Alexander. Her three-pointer is no good. Rebound by the Green Wave. And Marshall looking to go quick on the left wing. Now slows it down up the top to Sneed. Sneed now calling out the play, gets it back over to Marshall. Now at the top of the key is Mabry. Over now to Sneed. Sneed picks up her dribble, almost throws it away, but gets it over to the right wing. Now a pull-up jumper is up and in by Kanaja Daniel. Now quickly on the other end are the Owls, as a pull-up jumper by Tristan Taylor is up and no good. Rebound, Sneed. Sneed now pushing it with Taylor on her. Now kicks it out to the corner. Wide open three-pointer is up and good.
And that's just a great job making use of the transition there.
As that was McKaylin Marshall with the triple. Marshall with 5 now for the Green Wave. So Tulane, just like that, up 8 with 1:30 left in this first quarter. Now Temple going down low to Molina. Her reverse layup is no good. She hits the deck, but nothing. Whistle stays silent. So now Tulane looking to build on this lead, gets it into the corner, three-pointer up and good. Nothing but net there.
And that's McKaylin Marshall with threes on back-to-back possessions now.
Marshall now leads both teams with 8 points. The third leading scorer for this Green Wave team, averaging just over 10 points per game, as Kayla Turner with a sweet move and a left-handed layup for Temple's leading scorer, who gets on the board with that one. And that was key, because Temple needs her to score to have a chance in any game.
And now the big thing is to get a stop to this Tulane offense.
As there's the first step, as a missed three-pointer by Marshall. This one doesn't go. Now over to Drew Alexander, trying to go down low to Sanaya.
And that pass just a little too high for Craig there.
Yeah, Craig could not get it. Craig gets a lot, the 6'1" forward.
One of Temple's leading rebounders. She set the Jacksonville State season record, single season record for rebounds. Going up and getting the ball was what they brought her in to do, but just a little high for that.
Is there a 1 second differential here between the shot clock and the game clock? So Tulane looking to hold for what would presumably be the last shot of the first quarter. As a drive now by Sneed, and a violation, shot clock violation. Didn't even get a chance to get a bucket there. Not your offensive possession that you want if you're Tulane. Now Temple with 1.5 seconds left in this first quarter. We'll see what they can do.
Sneed just looked like she lost control of the ball there right at the end and wasn't able to get a pass up or a shot up in time.
Yeah, was trying to wait for it, but unable to do so, as the ball will be rolled now into Tristan Taylor, who her half-court heave is up and strong, no good. So that'll do it for the end of the first quarter here at the Liacouras Center. Tulane 24, Temple 15. Temple with some work to do. When we come back, we'll have the second quarter action. So stay with us here on WHIP Sports Radio. Welcome back in here to the Leacourt Center as Temple hosts Tulane. Tulane up 9 here as we begin this second quarter. Tulane 24, Temple 15. As for Tulane, it's all McKaylin Marshall with 8 points. As Turner only with 2 so far, Temple's leading scorer.
Yeah, and Jaleesa Molina has stepped up so far and made a couple buckets down inside the paint, but it's not been enough.
As Turner picks up her dribble and over to Sedano, who's in the game for the first time. Now some ball movement for the Owls and a turnover as that pass just a little bit too high for Jaleesa Molina. Believe it or not, too high for the 6'3" junior forward from the Netherlands.
And that combo of Jaleesa Molina and Sanaya Craig is so great out there for Temple usually with the height. And that's just a tough pass there. And the pressure may be getting to this Temple team a little bit.
Now Temple only 1 loss at home on the year, looking to avoid a second as that ball goes down low and in and missed by Mayberry there, and Temple comes away with it. Down now to Kayla Turner on the left wing, gets it down low to Molina. Molina, her pull-up jumper no good, a rebound fought for. Sedano almost came away with it, but it goes out of bounds and it'll be Tulane basketball.
And Sedano, not always a player that sees a lot of minutes, but she's had 3 double-digit performances on the season.
Yeah, as Killian Sedano, actually a foul is what they're going to call as they were fighting for the ball. So her first foul, something to keep an eye out. Only 1 point last game against Tulsa, came at the free throw line. But first off the bench here for the Owls, as well as Felicia Jacobs. So Tulane now looking to build on this lead as the drive and kick, and the three-pointer is up and no good. That was Amira Mayberry. Now Temple looking to go quick, the drive and a foul on the floor. That's going to go against Tulane.
And a great job by Felicia Jacobs to come down with that defensive rebound.
And really push the tempo, which was key for this Owls team, as Jacobs now has it at the top of the key, hands it off now. And in down low, back to Jacobs now. Corner 3, Kayla Turner, her shot is up and no good. Rebound, Tulane Green Wave. As Weaver came down with that one, now looking to go quick is Kimpson. Kimpson crosses over Turner and now passes it over. Now drive, picks up the dribble and walks a little bit on the floor there. So a turnover by Tulane. That was Sneed, who slid along the baseline a little bit. So another Tulane Temple turnover. There's a lot of T's. Temple, Tulane turnover. We'll see if Temple can take advantage of this Tulane turnover. As Molina now with it. Sedano at the top of the key, picks up her dribble.
And another whistle blown here.
A travel, a turnover. Too many T's to handle.
It's just getting sloppy in here with all the T's.
So 7 minutes and 54 seconds in this second quarter, or in this first half, you might say. With Tulane still up 8 as they try to go down low but Molina knocks it away.
Great swat on that. A high pass by Jaleesa Molina. Great job to jump up and knock it away. And it gives the Temple defense a chance to get set here and really prevents Tulane from getting anything off of.
As Sedano making it difficult to inbound the pass, but Tulane able to get it in. And the ball goes there to Weaver. Her spin turnaround jumper no good. A rebound fought for and picked up by Molina. Now Molina looking to go quick on the left side. She does not hesitate, goes right to the lane and gets the bucket to go. Jaleesa Molina, nothing was stopping her. Like a runaway freight train, goes in there for 2.
And that's exactly when you see what you want to see on these transitions. Just a quick drive to the hoop and it's up and in.
As Tulane now slowing things down with Daniel, who passes it over to Kimpson. Kimpson drives, steps back with about 8 seconds on the shot clock. Need to get something going soon. It's Sneed who drives right now in the corner and fouled with 2 seconds left on the shot clock was Weaver. An unnecessary foul if you're the Owls.
Yeah.
With only 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
And it was good, tight defense there, but sometimes when you're playing up that tight, you just get a little bit too close, get a hand in there when you don't need to.
As in comes McKaylin Marshall. And for the Owls, Sanaya Craig comes in for Jalissa Molina.
And I'd like to see the Owls bring in Molina and Craig at the same time. They've both done well today. It seems like Tulane's really struggled.
That's a turnover there by Tulane.
Yeah, really struggled to stop these big forwards down inside the paint.
Yeah, we've seen success from Molina and Sanaya Craig. Sanaya Craig was 6, Molina also was 6, leading the way for the Owls so far. But the Owls still down 7 with 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this second quarter as Kayla Turner picks up her dribble on the left wing. Now over to Craig. Coming to get the ball is Taylor. Taylor, her pull-up three-pointer is nothing but net, and down it goes by Tristan Taylor. A much-needed bucket.
And you talk about teams that you want to see make an impact today. Tristan Taylor.
Her first bucket of the day goes down, so now she's on the board with 3 points, and Temple, just like that, makes it a 4-point game. Now Tulane on the other end, trying to slow things down as Daniel steps back, picks up her dribble, throws it cross court, and the drive on Sedano, back over to Daniel. Daniel sidestep triple with 1 on the shot clock, air ball, turnover Tulane.
And this
so they're getting the stops. Can they convert on the other end?
Yeah, this Temple defense has really tightened up. 0 points allowed since we've come back from the end of the first. And now the offense just needs to pick it up and pay it off.
Definitely has Craig now with it. Now over to Tristan Taylor, and it's going to be an illegal screen here on Sanaya Craig as Kayla Turner was wide open at the top of the key because of the illegal screen. Yeah. Now we get Drew Alexander back in the game here for Killian Sedano. With 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in this second quarter, as Sneed brings the ball up for the Green Wave. Now it's the ball movement for the Green Wave, excuse me. Trying to go down low, but shoots it cross court, back over to Sneed with Turner on her. Sneed crosses over Turner and loses it, and stolen and fouled. That was Tristan Taylor making a huge impact play. Actually a great foul there by Kendall Sneed because Kayla Turner was running and ready to go.
There was no stopping that.
So Temple now will look to cut it to a 1-possession game. Obviously there's the 4-point play, but
yeah. The 2 or 3 here makes it a lot more realistic to be 1 possession.
Getting a bucket would be nice for the Owls. As Kayla Turner will see if she can make that happen. At the top of the key with the screen from Craig. Kayla Turner drives left, spins, fades away, puts up the shot, no good. A rebound by Tulane and managing to stay in bounds somehow. And now quickly on the under end is Marshall, who pulls it back out to Sneed. Sneed at the top of the key with Sanaya Craig on her. Sneed looking to go down low. Sneed fakes, spins, pivots, puts up the shot, and no good. Over the top of the backboard, was looking to maybe get some contact, but unsuccessful to do so. As we have another media timeout here with 4 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Tulane 24, Temple 20. We'll be back with more action right after this. Welcome back in here to the Liacouras Center. As there's 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in this second quarter, Tulane Green Wave leading the Owls 24-20.
But not a single point for the Green Wave in this second quarter so far.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Temple's defense has been fantastic here in this second quarter, not allowing any points from the Green Wave. As Kayla Turner now has on the right wing, drives, swings it back out there to Tristan Taylor. Now Craig at the top of the key. Over to Taylor, gets the screen from Craig. Now over to Kayla Turner. Turner going down low to Sanaya Craig, who walks. She had the position that she wanted, but moved her foot before the ball.
And that position we've seen Tulane struggle with all day to defend. Just the big forward down in the box.
As Kimpson now with it for Tulane. Now over and driving. Kimpson now back with it. Driving to the left side, puts up the bucket, gets it to go, plus the foul. That's a beautiful shot there from Shiloh Kimpson. Gets the layup to go, plus the foul. So she'll head to the line with a chance at one more.
Kimpson with 4 in her fifth career game, actually. So if she gets 1 here, I can say it.
As she gets that one to fall, so completes the three-point play, from Shiloh Kimpson.
And 5 points in her 5th career game.
As Melina, we have a whistle away from the ball. Wait to see what this is.
Not sure.
It's a foul's on Kimpson. Not sure exactly what it was.
I saw the ref gesturing to the elbow.
Yeah, it was away from the play.
Yeah.
I think it was, we're up here in section 120, so it might have been the exact corner that we have
Can't really see,
rough angle towards, but nonetheless, Temple will retain possession. And the ball goes in now to Craig, over to Molina. Tristan Taylor with it, with 14 on the shot clock. Taylor almost turns it over, but Molina is able to snag it. Taylor at the top of the key, swings it over, now driving, picking up her dribble is Drew Alexander.
1 second
and now
on the
1
shot
second. Turner has to heave something up, hits the rim, but no good. So a rough offensive possession from the Owls, and Tulane looking to take advantage. As Tulane on the other end drives and fake. What a beautiful move, a fake pass and bucket from Kanaja Daniel. And Tulane, just like that, back up 9 here with 3 minutes and 15 seconds in this second quarter. Turner looking to respond on the other end. Her three-pointer is strong. Rebound there by Dylan Hanna.
Yeah, whatever adjustment Tulane made at that TV timeout, it is working right now.
As Tulane now looking to extend their lead here on the other end of the court. As Marshall now with it. That's Sneed who drives left. Picks up her dribble, now has it, picks up, spins, looking for any sort of option, and almost turns it over, and does. So great defense there from the Owls, now looking to take advantage is Taylor on the other end. 3 from Sanai Craig, no good. That would have been her first three-pointer of the season. Now 0 for 7 from 3. Now looking to go quick on the other end, and a blocking foul will be called also on Craig on the other end. So a missed three-pointer and a foul on Craig. That'll be her second. That'll send Tulane to the line.
As Drew Alexander and Sanaya Craig sub out here.
Yeah, Temple now 0 for their last 4 field goals and have not scored in the last 4 minutes and 30 seconds. After starting off this second quarter so strong, has now allowed Tulane to give a little more here now at the line with a chance to go up 10 is Kanaja Daniel. The 56.8 free throw shooter, free throw shooter on the year. Still the leading scorer for the Green Wave, but not the best from the line. She does, however, get both to fall. So now Tulane, who is on a 7-0 run here, is up 11 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds in this second quarter.
And Temple looks to end their 4-minute scoring drought on this possession.
Now Jalissa Molina has it poked away from behind from Daniel, but it'll stay here. Almost a fantastic play there from Daniel.
That was a great punch out from behind. Yeah.
Hooters here visiting us.
I'll watch the Wired.
I wish we could put Hooter on the mic here, but the Owls will keep it. And down low to Kayla Turner. Her mid-range shot goes around and in. So Kayla Turner now gets another one to fall, but her rough shooting night, that must have to feel good. Kayla Turner now with 4, but the Owls now still behind by 9. 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. It's Daniel.
And
Daniel with a driving left picks up her dribble. Over almost a turnover, but able to retain it are the Green Wave. Sneed now with 7 on the shot clock. Pulls up from 3, deep three-pointer. Hits the back rim, no good. Rebound, Tristan Taylor now looking to go quick. Has Kayla Turner in the right corner. Pump fakes and drives, puts up the layup. Almost gets it to fall, but she is fouled. So Kayla Turner will head to the line to shoot 2. Maybe this is something that can really get her going.
Yeah, and this could be the momentum turning point Temple needs here. Get the stop defensively, and I mean the scoring drought's over. If you can land, really ideally both your free throws here, cuts it back down to 7, and that's just a 2-possession. I guess 2-possession with the 4-point, but really a 3-possession game.
Yeah, the Kayla Turner bucket was huge. It stopped that scoring drought, but now looking to continue it here from the line as the first one goes down for Kayla Turner. Just under 75% from the line. As a minute and 33 seconds left here. As Turner gets both to fall, making it 31 Tulane, 24 to Temple. Minute and 33 left in this second quarter. As Sneed brings the ball up for the Green Wave. Turner with a little bit of full court press.
And this game's still very much in hand for Temple.
Definitely Sneed drives to the right, denied. Get that out of here, says Jalissa Molina.
And no foul called on that play.
Nothing, all ball. Jalissa Molina at 6'3", as we mentioned.
That's a great physical play.
Just beautiful timing, meeting Sneed at the high point, but it'll remain Tulane ball with 16 left on the shot clock.
And a bit of a flop attempt from Sneed on that shot.
As now Tulane almost in no man's land, but gets out of it. 5 on the shot clock. Driving and shot clock violation. The second one by Sneed and the second one by Tulane.
And those are just the kind of mental errors you can't have. Miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It's a classic saying, but you gotta.
Definitely didn't take it there. I wasn't sure if she was calling for a screen or just going to ISO it, but did neither. So now Kayla Turner with it, looking to get some momentum going into half. Turner kicks it out to the corner. Wide open three-pointer is up and good by Brianna Mead. The sophomore guard from Thompson, Connecticut, comes in and hits a huge three-pointer, cutting Tulane's lead to 4.
She was so open in that corner. A time to adjust the ball to shoot it out. She wanted it everything.
As Sneed now with it on the right wing.
And Temple on a 7-0 run now.
And now the drive, the layup is up and no good. Rebound Tulane and is popped up and in somehow.
Wow.
By Dylan Hanna. Now Temple looking to go quick. The shot clock is unplugged. Kayla Turner, right wing triple is up and no good. Rebound Tulane. 3 seconds left. Passes it all the way down and it's intercepted by Turner, who will just dribble it out. As we head to halftime, Tulane 33, Temple 27. Toby, what are you looking for here? What did you like from the Owls in this first half, and what do you want to see more of?
You know, I thought they had some stretches where they played real well defensively, but I need to see it be consistent throughout. I want to see them take advantage of some points in the paint that they have more. They've been looking for a lot outside the arc, and I think Tulane's done a good job really shutting that down overall. The Owls are 3 for 11 on three-point field goals on the day, and so I just love to see some more attempts and see them get it to Molina and Craig more, just like your big forwards, because I've really seen Tulane, struggle to stop them both so far.
Definitely. Well, when we come back, we're going to switch things up a little. Toby will be doing play-by-play. I'll be in the analyst role, but we'll be back in about 10, 15, 10, 12 minutes. So stay with us. WHIP Sports Radio, Tulane 33, Temple 27. We'll be back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tulane Green Wave, the Tulane Green Wave versus the Temple Owls here at the Liacouras Center. We're 15 seconds off from the start of the second half. Tulane currently up 33-27. I'm Toby Derlin here with color commentator Max Blakelock. Max, what are your thoughts? What are some keys for Tulane to keep this lead going in the second half?
Yeah, I think for Tulane, when they were pushing the pace, they were getting a lot of quick and easy buckets and catching Temple slacking. They got to continue that. And then for the Owls, getting stops on the defensive end and converting on the offensive end. And that's starting with getting rebounds and just playing smart basketball all together. They started to do that when they went on that run in the start of the second quarter and kind of a little bit to the end of that second quarter. But this has been a game of runs so far, so we'll see who can have the best run when it counts.
100% as the Green Wave will start with it here, and Sneed starting off on the ground.
Turnover, it'll stay Tulane basketball.
Stays Tulane basketball. As I'm going to lock in real quick. And a little bit of confusion down on the floor here as they get set.
Looks like they're going to go to the monitor.
Yeah. So we're going to go into a quick timeout.
I wasn't sure if it went off of Tulane, Kayla Turner's foot, or off the foot of the Tulane member. I believe
Yeah.
it was Hannah, but we'll see as they look at it.
It was certainly like, yeah, obviously close enough that they need to go back and check the monitor. And it makes it an interesting start to this first half.
Yeah, we're not getting a replay on the big screen just yet.
And we're getting the Temple hype squad up on the big screen instead. But it's really it's really unfortunate because you kind of come out of that locker room with a bit of a game plan for the second half, and you want to come out with some momentum, and this kind of immediately kills that.
Yeah, definitely. Just 13 seconds into the second half. We'll see. The refs look like they have a decision as they go talk to the coaches now. We'll see if we get an announcement. We don't normally get that all the way up here.
Yeah.
As the refs go to tell the ESPN crew down there.
And Temple's excited about it seems. But I think it's just because they're on the big screen, the group in front of us. Faked me out a little bit here.
Yeah, smaller crowd on hand today as the first one back from break.
It's filled in a little bit, though, as we've gotten later on in the night.
It has.
And the band here rocking as always.
So we'll be Temple basketball. So good news for the Owls.
Yeah. And it looks like Jalisa Molina gonna pass it in here to Tristan Taylor, who played well in the first half, especially defensively.
Yeah, Taylor only took 2 shots, 1 for 2 from the field, hit 1 big 3-pointer at a key moment in the game, but did contribute defensively, as you mentioned, in her 20 minutes of play so far.
2 defensive rebounds, 2 assists for Taylor. And we're just waiting for the ref signal here to pick back up.
Yeah, waiting for that TV timeout to finish there. But 6-point game here, so.
Yeah, it could go either way, and getting this stop is huge for Temple because they have a chance to cut it down to 1 possession as Taylor brings it out across the half-court line here and gets it to Alexander. Alexander passing it around. Molina gonna drive down into the paint and put a shot up, and that is good for 2, making it 29-33 Tulane.
Yeah, beautiful bucket there by Jalisa Molina. Strong with the left hand and finishes for 2.
And Marshall, McKaylin Marshall, holding it at the top of the half court, holding it at the top of the key for Tulane. and with a quick pass, but ends up with it again and kicks it. And it's McKaylin Marshall that ends up with it. Excuse me, it was Sneed that had it. McKaylin Marshall sinks the three there to make it 36-29.
Yeah, Marshall's third three-pointer of the game. Nothing but net there on that one.
Now, Turner, excuse me, Kristen Turner takes it. Kayla Turner takes it at the top of the key. I'm going to get these names. As Jaleesa Molina drives and tries to find Drew Alexander, who was open on that far side of the arc.
Yeah, it looked like just a little bit of a miscommunication between Turner and Molina. Molina thought Turner was going to stay in that far corner, but Turner moved over thinking Molina was going to drive, and Molina kicked it to the corner, and Turner had already moved over to the wing.
Yeah, that's going to be a turnover. Tulane going to start with it now, and a bit of a full court press here as Kayla Turner, I was right. Kayla Turner is watching them bring it out. They get it out just fine, though, and now number 23, Amira Mabry has it. Mabry dribbling around, and it's going to end up out of bounds, I believe, off of Jaleesa Molina. Yeah,
Molina with her lengthy arms was able to tip the ball out of bounds.
So McKaylin Marshall will pass it in here, and it's a high pass that goes to Mabry, and it's tipped up. Temple comes down with it, but a whistle is blown.
Yeah, Molina again with those lengthy arms just almost gets the steal on one end and uses her height to her advantage to force a turnover.
Yeah, and Tristan Taylor going to bring it out here. Molina ends up with it. Molina gets it to Kayla Turner. And it's passed into Molina down in the paint again. Molina finds Turner, who takes a shot for three that won't fall. Rebounded by Dylan Hanna for Tulane. Now on the transition, Sneed was looking for something down in the paint, but couldn't find anything and backs out to let Tulane set up a play here. As Marshall dribbles around at the top of the key, top of the arc. And kicks it to Hannah, who gets it right back to her. And it ends up with Sneed, who takes a shot that's no good, rebounded by Tulane. And a pass across now as Kanijah Daniel ends up with it. Daniel gets it to Sneed. Sneed driving down, gets it back to Daniel. And Sneed ends up with it, driving down to the paint, finds Marshall in that corner, who takes a shot that is no good for three, but it's rebounded again by Hannah. Hannah loses control. Oh my goodness, what
nasty
a sequence.
Block on the other end from Tulane. Turner, I thought she was going to have that layup.
As another shot up by Marshall does not land. And it's going to be rebounded this time by Temple. Drew Alexander. As on that turnaround, Turner looked for the two and was blocked. Now Craig back into the game, looks for two, and will not get it, but a whistle's blown. And so we have foul called.
Yeah, so Craig will head to the line to shoot two here. Craig, the 65.5% free throw shooter on the year. Looking for her 7th and 8th points on the night.
And if she can get both of these, she'll cut the lead to 4. 36-29, still the score. And the shot up. First one was good. The second one does not fall. As Tulane on the quick play there, not able to get it down. Number 21, Kanijah Daniel, had some space, but a good defensive effort by Kayla Turner to make sure she couldn't get that shot in for free.
Yeah, we talked about the pacing of this Tulane team. Tulane taking advantage of their speed, going quick to the bucket. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but Daniel will earn it at the line.
And the foul called, on Tristan Taylor there. And the first shot is up and down for Kanijah Daniel to make the score 37-30 Tulane.
Yeah, Daniel not necessarily known for her free throw shooting, but is a perfect 3 for 3 tonight. Now 4
for 4. As the lead is extended to 8. Tristan Taylor will bring it out for Temple. Taylor dribbling around, trying to find something. She finds a shot. 4-3 that will not land. Rebounded by Tulane. Tulane bringing it out. It's Michaela Marshall who gets it quickly to Kimpson. Kimpson passes it out to Daniel, who puts one up for three that won't land. Rebounded by Sanaya Craig. Molina is found quickly on the turnaround there and puts up a shot, but will get fouled. Shot does not land, and she'll get 2 free throws here.
Yeah, Molina was open down low for a long time, begging for her teammates to find her. Finally found her. It was a little too late to get the open shot, but she was fouled and will head to the line to shoot 2.
And neither team has scored in almost 3 minutes now. Defense is playing strong. As we'll see a substitution
from both teams.
Yeah.
Turner comes back in for the Owls.
Alexander's out, and Michaela Marshall is out with Hampton. That's Kayla Hampton in for the Tulane Green Wave, for the Green Wave. As Molina's second shot is good, just like the first one. 32-38 is the score. As Tulane brings it out. Shiloh Kimpson looking, driving to the hoop, and she ends up on the ground. The ball is hit out, no foul called there, and that's going to be out on Tulane. So just a rough outing there. Yeah,
Kimpson looking for some contact. Thought she got some, but unable to do so in her pleading to the ref. Didn't do much
Taylor
either.
With it now. Taylor looking for another shot. She gets it to Craig, who drives down into the paint and tries to put up a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Molina, who puts it in. And that's a great job. That's what I've been saying I want to see this whole time. The 2 forwards really complementing each other well there. Great offensive rebound by Jaleesa Molina.
Yeah, Molina now head to the line with a chance at one more. Momentum that Temple might need, taking advantage of Tulane, who hasn't made a field goal in the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
And this free throw to make it 3. Sinks. 35-38. The Owls are back in it. As Shiloh Kimpson brings it out once again. Gets it quickly to Dylan Hanna. Hanna gets it back to Kimpson. Kimpson looking around, trying to get a pick set up. Nothing doing. Drives down in, kicks it out to Kanaja Daniel, who puts up a shot even though she's fouled that lands to make it 40-35, and she's going to get a free throw here.
I was just going to comment on how great the perimeter defense was looking from the Owls. Brianna Mead did a great job, and Kayla Turner was staying with Kimpson for a while, but a little spin move, and Kayla Turner reached in just enough to get the whistle to be called. So now a chance at an and one on the other end after Temples from Molina.
And Kanasha Daniels really getting going here in this second half. 12 points on the game, looking for her 13th with this free throw, as it is up, and it is good to make it 41-35. Tulane. And it's brought out by the Owls here. Tristan Taylor looking around, finds Kayla Turner. Turner back to Craig. Craig finds Taylor again. Taylor looking to Brianna Mead, who's newly subbed in. Mead finds Taylor on the edge once again. Taylor drives in and kicks it out to Jaleesa Molina, who hits a 3. And that's a great job by Turner to really get the defenders away from Molina and then find her for that shot.
Yeah, Molina now with 16 points. That's her season high, 1 away from her career high of 17.
As a shot is up and missed for Tulane, and rebounded by Temple. Temple on the quick turnaround here, trying to go fast. Turner has it on the outside, driving in, gets the shot up before she comes down, and she's going to be fouled, I think.
No, they're going to call it out of bounds. Taylor was looking for that foul, a little double pump, but unable to get the whistle from the ref. It'll be Tulane basketball.
As it looks like we're going to head to a TV timeout. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is Tulane 41, Temple 38, with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Yeah,
Temple possesses the ball, sorry.
No, you're all good. Temple, a little bit of a run here, cutting the lead to 3 for Tulane, who's only one of their last 7 from the field.
Excuse me, Tulane will start with possession here. And it's going to be brought out by Kendall Sneed. Sneed, letting her players get set up before finding McKaylin Marshall. Marshall gets it back to Sneed. Sneed finds Kanaja Daniel. It ends up back in the hands of Marshall on the opposite side of the court. And Sneed gets off the pass from Marshall, tries to find Daniel down in that corner, but misses the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. Temple will take possession now.
From our angle, I thought that was tipped, but I guess not. Temple will take what they can get here.
As Jaleesa Molina finds Tristan Taylor. Excuse me, not Tristan Taylor, Kayla Turner.
Beautiful cut from Turner and a beautiful find there from Molina, as Molina is doing everything.
Yeah, great assist, great little bounce pass into the paint to find Kayla Turner wide open, and she just puts it up. About as easy as they come.
It is now 30-second timeout here. We can stay here for this one, only 30 seconds. But now, just like that, a 1-point game, the closest it's been, it feels like, in a while.
Yeah, Temple's been right in this game the whole time, but like it's felt like they're just on the cusp of breaking through. We haven't seen them take a lead yet.
Yeah, Temple outscoring after Tulane outscored Temple 24-15 in that first quarter. It has since been Temple taking advantage of these quarters. Temple won second quarter 12-9, and now 13-8 so far in this third quarter.
And Tulane looking to make an adjustment, as Shiloh Kimpson came out for McKaylin Marshall that last time out. And Drew Alexander's back in for Temple with Brianna Mead subbing out.
Yeah, both teams with their starting 5s in for the end of this third quarter.
As Kendall Sneed takes it for the Green Wave. Looking up top, cutting down into the paint, losing possession. It looks like it came off her foot and rolled. And on the turnaround is Tristan Taylor, who puts it up. It's not in, but rebounded. And
they're calling a foul. I'm not sure if they're calling it on Kayla Turner's layup or when Tristan Taylor got that rebound.
Yeah, Kayla Turner with the one with the layup. Tristan Taylor with the rebound. I keep mixing them up.
Yeah, Kayla Turner with a quiet 8 points tonight. But this second half, her speed has been fantastic. So it will be Turner at the line, it looks like.
And a chance.
Oh, excuse me, I was wrong.
Chance to take the lead here. Tristan Taylor is going to shoot.
That's Temple now in the bonus with 5 fouls on Tulane.
And the first one is missed.
Yeah, Taylor, one of actually Temple's best free throw shooter on the team.
Her first attempt on the day, though, maybe just a little rusty, as the second one will land to tie it up 41-41 with 3:42 left in the third.
Yeah, 6-0 run as it's tied here.
Shiloh Kimpson bringing it out for the Green Wave. Kimpson looking around, trying to get past Turner. Eventually finds Marshall. Marshall gets it back to Kimpson. Kimpson kicks it to Kanaja Daniel, who's going to be fouled.
Foul on number 7, Kayla Turner.
The foul going to be called on Kayla Turner here. And I believe just a foul from the field.
Yeah, it'll be side out of bounds here for Tulane.
As Marshall will get the throw in. And the pass comes in to Kanaja Daniel. Daniel in the bottom half of the arc. Finds Marshall again. Marshall driving down into the paint, takes a step back with a spin move and puts one up that lands for 2.
Yeah, beautiful play there by Marshall, using her size to her advantage. The freshman from Texas.
As Tristan Taylor will drive down into the arc now. Kicks it out to Drew Alexander. Alexander moving around outside at the top of the key. And eventually it's going to be passed inside to Sanaya Craig, who is not able to find anything.
I don't know how that wasn't a foul down low. Craig was getting smothered.
Yeah, and on that turnaround, McKaylin Marshall puts up a quick three that will not fall. And it's going to be rebounded by Temple.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul sending Craig to the line, although the referees are going to look at it, it looks like.
And if you're Tulane here, it really is unfortunate to be in bonus this early into the second half.
Yeah, there's no doubt that that was a foul. I wonder if they're checking to see if it should be upgraded to anything more than just a common foul.
Yeah, but no, Sanaya Craig was being smothered down in that box. It looked like up and down and then shot.
It is being reviewed.
Just, I mean, pressing defense. Tulane making the adjustment to try and play a little more physical down in the paint, it looks like, this half.
Yeah, definitely an adjustment. I mean, Temple's bigs have had their fingerprints all over this game so far, as Jalissa Molina with 16 and Craig with 7. Craig started the game off hot, but it has been all Jalissa Molina.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
4 rebounds on the day for Molina, and a block and a steal. Just doing everything today.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think this should be really
a super major
anything
foul.
more. I would love to be able to see a replay of it, but
the Jumbotron remains blank.
We'll see. They're taking their time looking at it.
As it's been a slow third quarter. A lot of fouls. The judges really, the refs really making sure they get all their calls right. And these teams definitely taking advantage of these extra timeouts right now.
Yeah, we've seen a lot more substitutions from Tulane than we have from Temple. As here, it looks like they have a decision, or at least discussing it again. But the starting 5 all at just about 20 minutes.
Yeah. And really not sure what they are taking so long to discuss.
Yeah, it looks like they've made a decision. We'll see what they get, what we get.
Upgraded to a depth 1. Foul going number 23.
The foul's going to be called on a Myra Mabry.
Her third, team over the limit.
So a common foul, it looks like we have here. Sending Craig to the line.
Myra Mabry with her 3rd foul on the day. And as you said, Craig will get to shoot here. Or no, Drew Alexander is going to come up.
Okay, so they did call it. They did call it a flagrant then.
And the first shot is up and good for Alexander. 42-43, and the second one here to tie. Is up and good. So Temple cuts the deficit back down to 0.
Substitution for Temple, number 9, Felicia Jacob.
And we'll also retain possession here as Jalissa Molina is going to the ref to pass it in from the half-court line.
Yeah, you mentioned Mabry with 3 fouls. Fouled out in their last game against North Texas, so something to keep an eye on.
As Molina driving down in, looking for the layup, but can't find anything. As it's kind of knocked away, and on this turnaround, number 24, Shiloh Kimson ends up with it. As she often does, stands at the top of the key and lets Tulane get set here. As it makes its way to Dylan Hanna. Hanna gets it back to Kimson. Kimson looking around, can't find anything. 2 seconds on the shot clock. She puts one up for 2 that lands. 45-43 is the score as Tristan Taylor brings it out here. Gets it to Kayla Turner. Turner looking, driving into the paint, puts a shot up. It's no good. Rebounded by Jalissa Molina, who puts one back up that is also going to be missed and rebounded by Tulane.
There's going to be
Foul on number 9, Felicia Jacobs.
a foul on Felicia Jacobs there, fighting for the rebound.
And Felicia Jacobs freshly subbed in for Sanaya Craig.
I will say, going back to that last possession from Tulane, the beautiful bucket with the shot clock winding down. I feel like that was the first time they were actually aware of that and didn't have a shot clock violation.
Yeah, certainly struggled to watch that, and maybe something they were told to pay closer attention to at halftime, as the Green Wave have it on their side again. Shiloh Kimpson spinning around looking for something, finds Dylan Hanna, finds Michaelan Marshall, as Marshall gets it to Jordan Weaver. Weaver driving down, spins to try and get free of Julissa Molina, who stays with her. Now in the turnaround, Kayla Turner running it out and waiting. Takes a mid-range two that doesn't land. Julissa Molina rebounds it and gets it out to Tristan Taylor. Taylor looking around. Taylor into the paint and kicks it out to a wide open Drew Alexander, who takes a shot for three and hits the deck as the shot will not land.
Alexander definitely was fouled there on that three-pointer on the far right wing. So she'll head to the line to shoot three after hitting those two flagrant free throws just a minute ago.
And that foul came a little bit after the shot there too, so it really just kind of an unfortunate error on the part of Tulane.
Yeah, 55 seconds left here in this third quarter. Big chance for momentum.
As if she lands all three, these Temple can take their first lead on the day. The first one is up and good for Drew Alexander, who is now 3 for 3 on free throws, manifesting 5 for 5, as she hits 4 on the day to make it 45-45.
You got to be careful of that announcer's jinx. It kills you at the worst time.
Shot number 3 is up and in.
There we go. See, I reversed the curse there.
Max bails out Drew Alexander as Sneed brings it out. Kendall Sneed passes it to Kanaja Daniel, who takes a step back and puts up a shot for 2 to make it 47-46. 39 seconds left in the half. The shot clock not quite a factor in terms of time yet, or holding the ball not a consideration yet, I should say, as Brianna Mead ends up with it. Mead gets it to Turner. Turner driving down, 13 on the shot clock, as it's a turnover for Temple. Felicia Jacobs kind of lost control of it there, and Tulane comes away. And on...
Yeah, I would say a little bit of a sloppy possession there from the Owls. It felt like they had multiple chances to get up a shot, but could not do so, as their field goal drought is just at about 4 minutes now.
Yeah, and a good foul on the transition there, maybe, as they had an open shot, and now it's going to be free throws for Jordan Weaver, who has not shot a free throw yet today. And the first one is up and in.
Yeah, Weaver, the 85% free throw shooter on the season, is not someone you necessarily want to send to the line.
No, certainly not. And Weaver with her second shot up. It's missed, and oh my goodness. Chloe Miller, goes for the rebound but knocks it out of bounds.
Well, I will say there the announcer jinx did hit. That's one thing, but also got to get that rebound there. You had it in your hand. Too crucial of a moment to give up that possession.
As Tulane's going to get it right back inside the paint, and it's going to be a free layup for Dylan Hanna.
Beautiful pass down low.
And Kayla Turner looking down to the paint for something as the shot clock hits 0. She cannot find it. So at the end of the third, the score is 46 Owls, Green Wave 50. And they're going to take a break between the quarters. We will take one with them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
and some great ball movement, but
trying to walk the tightrope and just can't. And Kendall Sneed bringing it out, played really tightly by Kayla Turner, who forces her out of bounds.
Beautiful perimeter defense by Kayla Turner, moving her feet, keeping in front of the offensive player without fouling.
As Julissa Molina passes it in to Tristan Taylor. Taylor bringing it out. Taylor looks for Mead. Mead was calling for it, but the shot lane is not there. As it passes around, ends up in the hands of Sanaya Craig, who drives down in and tries to put up a shot that will not fall for 2. But there's a foul called on Tulane, so we'll see Sanaya Craig shoot some more free throws.
Yeah, Temple attacking this zone just the right way that you should. Sanaya Craig standing right there on that free throw line, getting it to her and letting her work from that spot, drawing the foul with a strong, tough bucket to the right side.
As the first free throw is missed by Sanaya Craig. And the foul was called on Dylan Hanna. It's her second foul for Tulane. The second free throw is up and good. So that'll make it 47-50 with 9:21 to play here at Liacoris. As it is brought out by the Green Wave. Kendall Sneed once again. Waiting for something to set up. Starts to drive and actually finds a lane here. Gets it across, zips it across to Michaela Marshall. And Marshall gets it to Jordan Weaver, who puts it up and misses, as Temple now on the turnaround. Find Brianna Mead in the corner, who puts up a 3 but don't make it. And it's going to be rebounded and missed by Sanaya Craig. Molina goes for the rebound but ends up on the ground as a whistle blows.
Yeah, I know that Temple didn't get a bucket there, but that was a beautiful possession. Great ball movement, finding Mead in the corner for an open 3. Unable to get it to go, but great boxing out, and Sanaya Craig using her size, and it'll stay Temple basketball.
And the pass is in to Sanaya Craig. Craig finds Julissa Molina once again. Molina gets it to Tristan Taylor, who drives down in and passes it out to Kayla Turner. Turner puts up a deep 2 that is not going to fall as Craig rebounds it. Craig looking around for anything in the paint. Finds Tristan Taylor outside the arc, who puts up a clean shot that will not go in. And as that's rebounded by Tulane, a whistle blows.
And I think they got Tulane trying to battle with Molina on the offensive glass. And these second possessions are huge for the Owls, but you got to take advantage of them.
Yeah, Molina and Craig doing what they were brought in to do, which is rebound the ball down in the paint. As Molina passes it in once again, Sanaya Craig ends up with it, as Brianna Mead now has it at the top of the arc. Looking around, driving down into the paint, passes it out to Julissa Molina, who looks for 3 but won't find it. Finally rebounded by Tulane, as Kendall Sneed brings it down into the paint on the opposite side and kicks it out, as it's taken away by Kayla Turner. Turner looking for something on the quick turnaround, but Tulane's there, passes it out to Julissa Molina, who shoots, misses, looks to rebound, but can't get it as it comes down in the hands of Kanijah Daniel.
Both teams struggling to get a bucket.
And driving down into the paint now is Kendall Sneed, immediately backing out, and she tries to pass it out. I'm not sure to Kanijah Daniel there, but she's knocked over, and it's going to be a foul called.
Yeah, Turner, her third foul, a little too aggressive on the defensive end, almost got in the path for a steal for her. Would have been her 5th steal, as she has 4 on the day so far, but the foul called on her, so she's got to watch out with only 2 left to spare.
And Brianna Mead subbing out for Temple. Drew Alexander back into the game. As the Green Wave pass it in, it ends up in the hands of Amira Mabry. Mabry gets it to Daniel. Daniel looking to find Hannah in the paint. It's tipped, but Hannah still comes down with it. Hannah gets it back to Daniel. Daniel driving in, and there's going to be another foul, I think on Julissa Molina that time.
Yeah, Daniel drove strong with her left hand and caught some body of Molina. So Molina, only her 2nd foul.
Molina talking to the ref, not happy with the call.
They are going to call it on the floor, which is big.
And the pass in
They better get it in.
comes now, and it's going to go right back out of bounds. Still off of Temple, it would look like. I believe Drew Alexander deflected that one quickly out of bounds. And Tulane will get another pass in attempt. 20 on the shot clock. Pass in is clean this time to Kendall Sneed. Sneed turns around and gets it to Amira Mabry, who shoots and can't get it. It's
Huge rebound by Hannah there to keep the possession alive for a Green Wave.
Kendall Sneed ends up with it. Now at the top of the arc, trying to get set is Shiloh Kimpson. Kimpson finds Sneed. Sneed dribbling down in the paint, finds Mabry on the boundary there, and Mabry puts up a three to make it 53-47.
Yeah, that's a killer three there from the Green Wave if you're the Owls. Now down 6 with just under 7 minutes to go.
Tristan Taylor passes in to Jaleesa Molina just inside the arc. Molina driving in, finds Drew Alexander, who takes her time setting up a shot and still misses. Molina rebounds the miss and puts it right back in.
And there's Molina's career high, now with 18 on the night. A huge bucket.
And she's doing everything she can to keep Temple in this one. As it's brought out, McKaylin Marshall looking down into the paint, puts up a shot that looked like it came off her hand wrong. And it is fought for, and it's going to end up out of bounds off that rebound.
Yeah, Marshall looked like she couldn't decide whether she wanted to pass it or go for the layup, and went somewhere in between and missed pretty badly, but it'll stay Tulane basketball.
And just not great rebounding by the Temple women's team there, but a great job to contest the rebound from Tulane.
Out-rebounded by 8.
As the pass comes in to Kanijah Daniel, who puts a shot up, and it is going to miss and be deflected out of bounds on the rebound once again by Temple. So Tulane retains possession as Temple will call a timeout here. Excuse me.
Timeout. Temple turns into a media.
Temple will call a timeout, and it looks like it's going to be a media timeout, so we will take one with them. We'll be right back in a few. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Liacouras Center. The score is Tulane 53, Temple 49, with 6:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Tulane with possession. Tulane with possession of the ball down in their half. As it's been a rough fourth quarter for Temple so far.
Yeah, but they're staying in. They're staying in it. Only rough for both teams, if you will. Both teams only scoring 3 points so far here in 4 minutes of this fourth quarter. But a 4-point game, so Temple right there with Tulane.
Yeah, and we'll see the pass in now as we are back. It ends up in the hands of Shiloh Kimpson, who passes it to Kanaja Daniel, who puts up a three. 56-49.
Daniel, Tulane's leading scorer with just under 12, has 18 tonight.
As Taylor Turner has it, gets it to Julissa Molina. Down in the paint, Molina drives, finds Turner on the edge. Turner puts up a shot that's no good, deflected and rebounded by Tulane. And Turner trying to come away with a turnover there.
Not getting anything to fall tonight is Kayla Turner. 8 points on 3 for 18 shooting, including 0 for 8 from 3.
And it ends up in the hands of Kanaja Daniel again. Daniel dribbling into the paint. Puts a pass up that goes high. I think a miscommunication with Amira Mabry there, and it's going to be out of bounds. No one there to get that pass. Julissa Molina just tosses it in as Tristan Taylor brings it up.
Yeah, I thought Mayberry was going to stay where she was, but cut, and it caused a turnover. Costly one for Tap.
As Molina gets it to Kayla Turner. Turner passes in to Sanaya Craig. Craig looking for anything, spins, gets it to Julissa Molina. Molina drives down into the paint and is fouled, puts up a shot for 2 that won't land, but she will get free throws here.
Yeah, Molina being aggressive, which is something you love to see if you're a Temple Owl fan, or Diane Richardson, I'm sure, is excited for that. Urging her team on. She'll head to the line to shoot 2. Close to an offensive foul, I thought. But now at the line to shoot 2 is Molina.
The first shot is up and in. So Molina moves to 6 of 6 on free throws for the day.
70% on the year.
And the second one is good, as Molina hits 20 points on the game and cuts the lead to 5 for Tulane with 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Shiloh Kimpson brings it out for Tulane. Kimpson looking around, driving into the paint, finds a lane and drives to the hoop, puts it up, it rolls around on the rim and falls.
Yeah, great bucket there from Kimpson.
Taylor bringing it out now. Gets it to Kayla Turner. Turner looking for anything around the perimeter. Kicks to Brianna Mead. Mead trying to lose her defender. Spinning around, can't shake him. Kayla Turner looking for something, a quick little bounce pass in to the paint. And the shot is going to be taken by Sanaya Craig, and she puts it up for 2 to make it 53-58.
Yeah, Sanaya Craig got the ball down low and said, clear out, I want this one-on-one, and took advantage of her size for a tough bucket.
Shiloh Kimpson gets it to McKaylin Marshall. Marshall looking around, finds number 21, who gets it to Dylan Hanna. Hanna puts it up for 2 to make it 60-53. Now quickly goes Temple. It's a very fast shot put up by Kayla Turner, who misses it, but Melissa with a fantastic effort to keep it in. And it's a pass across by Kayla Turner that is too high for Julissa Molina.
We went from both teams not being able to score to both teams trading buckets, and that was just a rough Temple possession on offense. Turner had multiple opportunities. You thought Molina saved it, and then just a rough cross-court pass from the far left corner all the way to the far right corner.
And still an outstanding effort by Julissa Molina to balance that ball with one hand and get it across to where someone from Temple could rebound it. As Tulane will bring it out, Brianna Mead has been subbed out. Drew Alexander back into the game. Jordan Weaver in for Tulane. Passing it back and forth, finds Amira Mabry down in the paint to make it 62-53. Great pass by Jordan Weaver there.
Just fantastic basketball from Ashley Langford and her Tulane offense.
Tristan Taylor directing traffic. Finds Drew Alexander. Alexander kicks it to Molina. Molina finds Taylor. Taylor looking around for anyone here. Trying to shake a defender, finds Kayla Turner. Turner gets it to Alexander, who shoots and misses. It's going to be off the face of Amira Mabry. Bounced around and fought for on the floor. It's rolling, still out. No one has it. And it's going to be battled for on the ground. It looks like Kayla Turner came away with it, but a whistle was blown. They may call a jump ball here.
Ball to Tulane basketball.
No one wanted the ball there.
It'll be Tulane basketball with the possession hour in their favor.
And a timeout called once again by Temple as Tulane's hit their last 4 field goals and Temple struggled to score since we've come out of the break.
Yeah, Diane Richardson has got to urge her team to fight for the finish here. All of a sudden they're down 9, which is not a place you want to be with just under 3 minutes left in this one. You got to fight in this one, play defense, rebound, and get some quality offensive possessions on the other end.
Yeah, and Jaleesa Molina trying to carry the team, but it's just been rough today. The turnovers have been brutal. The rebounds have not been there.
Yeah.
28 for Temple to Tulane's 36.
Yeah, Tulane is outscoring Temple in almost every category, right? Tulane shooting 45% from the field, which is 15% better than Temple at 30. Temple shooting 20 from 3, while Tulane shooting 35.
Even on free throws, 90% for Tulane and 85% for Temple.
Yeah, I will say Temple has gotten to the line much more than Tulane, which is a positive,
Yeah.
but
And Temple does have more steals and blocks, but it's just not enough when you can't get points off of those. As we are out of the timeout now. Shiloh Kimpson passes it to Kanijah Daniel. Daniel finds Mabry down in the paint. Mabry gets it again. Whistle is blown as she puts a shot up, but I'm not sure that's going to count.
travel. Great defense there from Sanaya Craig, but even more important, the help defense from Jaleesa Molina to force the travel.
As Tristan Taylor brings it out, getting it quickly to Kayla Turner. Turner gets to Molina. Molina dribbling around, tries to pass, but it's knocked out of her hand, and it's going to be taken by Tulane. 2 Temple players on the ground here, trying to get back in the play.
Yeah, Molina just looks exhausted. 35 minutes so far tonight.
And Shiloh Kimpson just holding it here. 2:16 to play. Kimpson letting everyone get set up, ends up with it again after passing it to Mabry briefly. 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Tulane should be in no rush here.
As the shot clock down to 2 seconds, a shot is put up by Kimpson, but rebounded by Molina off the miss. Molina moving down the field, outnumbered 3-1, won't look for anything, and just passes it to Taylor.
You got to go quickly here.
Taylor
I know you
gets
want to
it
get a
Kayla
good
Turner.
shot, but
Jaleesa Molina ends up with it once again. Molina gets it to Alexander, who gets it to Craig. Craig passes it to Taylor, who drives in. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Alexander puts up a shot that is not going to fall. Rebounded by Sanaya Craig, it looked like, but she was fighting for possession as the whistle blew.
yeah, so it'll stay Owls basketball here, but taking up way too much time as now only 1:30 left in this one.
And a
just
9-point hole.
turning the ball over way too much recently. 3 turnovers in the last 3 minutes and have not scored within the last 3 minutes as well. As
Yeah.
Tulane, on the other hand, has made 4 of the last 5 field goals.
It feels like just a few minutes ago that this game was 50-50, and now, I mean, Temple's just let it get out of hand quickly. As the pass in comes to Jaleesa Molina. Molina gets it to Craig. Craig hands it to Kayla Turner, who shoots a deep 2 to make it 55-62. Tulane with 1:24 to play. Tulane may look to take their time on this possession here. As Kimpson driving, finds McKaylin Marshall, who shoots a 3 that will sink. A beautiful shot there. Great job
That might be the dagger, I'm afraid.
by Weaver to find it. And on the pass attempt by Kayla Turner, it's going to be knocked away.
There was a foul, though, so it'll stay Temple basketball, but still a side out of bounds is Tulane's 4th foul of the quarter.
Yeah, Temple really struggling to move the ball around in their own territory now, though. As the pass comes in for Sanaya Craig. Craig driving in, and it looks like she may be called for charging.
Yeah, an offensive foul there by Craig, lowering the shoulder just a little too much, maybe getting some frustration out in the process of it.
And if nothing else, a great job by Kendall Sneed to make sure to sell that. No doubt there was a foul, but she made sure to rock it across the court there.
Just a full court pressure here.
And there needs to be. With time running out, they get it into their own half, though. Kanijah Daniel dribbling around, driving into the paint, backing out, just taking her time. 14 seconds still on the shot clock.
Yeah, no fouling tells me all you really need to know.
30 seconds left in the game. Daniel puts one up, not a great attempt. Rebounded by Molina, who gets it quickly to Alexander. Alexander maybe had a shot there, but chose not to take it. Takes one now and lands a three to cut it to 58-65, but it may be too little too late. 22.6 seconds left to play as a timeout will be called.
Yeah, Tulane wants to make sure they inbound this ball. They don't want to take any chances here, as that three-pointer there by Drew Alexander was key. Her and Kayla Turner kept passing back and forth. I was like, one of you have to take it.
Yeah, and initially I thought Alexander had the shot there, and she tossed it quickly to Kayla Turner. Turner gave it right back to her, and she did manage to make one. But just, it doesn't feel like the sense of urgency that should be present is there for Temple right now.
No, not at all. And they just seem exhausted, really. I mean, they last played on Friday in Tulsa, so had to travel up from down there in Texas. I believe that's where Tulsa is.
Tulsa's in New Orleans.
No, Tulane is in New Orleans.
Oh, Tulane. Sorry, yeah, Tulsa. You're so right. It's all the T names.
The TU. Yeah, it's a lot. American Conference, all over the map.
As the pass comes in for Tulane, they get it in, and it's going to be a foul by Temple's Jaleesa Molina.
I don't know why it was an unnecessary 3 seconds off the clock. They're waiting to foul. If you're going to foul, you got to do it right away.
And maybe Tulane just doing a good job playing keep away so they couldn't get the foul off. But Temple not in the bonus yet, so we'll see another pass in and an immediate foul this time.
The next one will send Tulane to the line. Excuse me, this one sends Tulane to the line.
As Shiloh Kimpson is going to shoot these. 1 for 1 on the day. And 18 seconds left in this game. The first free throw is no good by Kimpson, which is what you want to see for Temple here. 60% from the free throw line this year, 6 for 10 heading into this game. The second free throw also missed, but rebounded by Tulane. And Temple's going to have to foul again, but a few more seconds do run off the clock, down to 15 to play. You cannot afford to give up an offensive rebound on a free throw when you have Jaleesa Molina and Sanaya Craig down low there. You got to get the rebound if you're one of those two. An unfortunate way to pretty much see. As it'll be Mabry at the line this time. Mabry with her first attempt of the day, and it'll land to make it 66 to 58. We'll see how many kids are in the crowd after this free throw. And that free throw is good, as the entire stadium does the 6 second. Not as much as it was in the fall semester. It's dying out. Slowly dying down. My mom's a teacher. She said the kids don't think 6'7" is cool anymore. As Temple calls a 30-second timeout with 15 to play here. Wanting to make sure they get it in their own half, likely, to try and set up an immediate shot. Yeah, three-pointer would make it a 6-point game, so it's going to take a lot. 9 points in 15 seconds. I don't think Tracy McGrady is here, but crazier things have happened. Yeah, that's 9 points, assuming that none of the foul attempts land. but it's certainly going to take a miracle here for Temple. As the band tries to get the crowd hyped up. Many of them getting on their feet here for these final 15 seconds. Though it may just be to walk out of the stadium. And the pass, not
Gotta get it in.
Yet. Taylor trying to direct traffic, and the whistle is going to be blown. Tulane celebrating, and that is a brutal mistake from Tristan Taylor.
Yeah, her eyes were focused all on one player instead of, obviously there's a play that was called, and it didn't work, so you got to pivot there, but unable to do so. And now Tulane's taking a timeout, up 9 with 15.
Not a second has run off the clock in the last few minutes.
It's the end of basketball, isn't it? Just the end of basketball games.
End of basketball games.
That's what makes it so special.
As Temple walks down to defend this pass in. Molina is going to be right up in the face of Kanijah Daniel here, hoping to use her height and her wingspan to get a block as the ref.
Some sort of issue here.
Didn't like what he saw there, yeah. Not sure what the issue is here, but the refs talking to the coach of Tulane, Ashley Langford.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they could possibly be discussing. Maybe an illegal substitution, it looks like. Yeah, it does seem to be that. Or they didn't acknowledge the substitution.
Yes, as Mabry comes out and Dylan Hanna will come into the game. Dylan Hanna standing at 6'2", likely bringing her in to try and make sure they can come down with this rebound here. As Molina in the face.
Great defense there.
And it's going to be fouled, but not before.
That was a quick whistle on this time.
The second runs off.
They had Marshall trapped, but Marshall will head to the line to shoot 2.
And even the 12/10 of a second that you lost there are kind of brutal at this stage in the game, as the first free throw is up and good for Michaelin Marshall to make it 68-58. And the second one missed, and it's going to be an offensive rebound here, and they don't get the foul off quickly enough. There was a chance there for Sanaya Craig, but she kind of hesitates and let, I believe, Shiloh Kimpson, who had rebounded it, run up the court with it a little bit more. Excuse me, Kanijah Daniel had rebounded that one as she lines up to take these free throws.
Out rebounded by 7 at this point in the game, but it's been a clear story throughout the rest of the game as Richardson subs out. As Coach Rich subs out Kayla Turner and Sanaya Craig, pretty much waving the white flag.
Yeah, 11.2 seconds and a 10-point deficit. You're almost at that point where you could add the game clock time to Temple's score, and it still wouldn't matter.
They have struggled, Tulane, here with free throws down the line. It's unfortunate that Temple couldn't take advantage.
As that first shot was missed, the second shot will go in, which means Temple's guaranteed a possession here. And we'll see a timeout so that they can attempt to get it in and get a shot off immediately, but that didn't work out too well for them last time, Max.
Yeah, final timeout here by Coach Richardson. At this point, I'm not sure what much more she can say, but obviously going to try to get a quick three-pointer. Coach Rich, you know, will never give up.
Fighting it out to the end here. 11-point deficit, 11 seconds on the clock. The band Still getting hype. Shout out the trumpet section. I played trumpet in high school. Little fun fact for all you listeners out there.
I played in middle school for about 3 years.
Sweet. No, yeah, big fan of some good brass here as Temple looks for the pass in. It's going to go up and into Molina, but an immediate foul.
I think it was before the
pass in, yeah.
Number 2 to Robinson.
So Molina now has a chance to add to her career high.
And
in
that's
what will presumably be a loss unless bearing some miracle.
Yeah, but very ideal for Temple here to get these a chance at free points with no time off the clock. But that first free throw is missed.
Her first missed free throw. I knew it was going to come. We talked about how she was perfect from the line way too much.
7 from 7, now 7 for 8. As the next one is up and missed as well, 7 for 9. Nothing going Temple's way. And the shot, the rebound off, and Temple can't even foul immediately. It's a great job to get that pass up and over to Shiloh Kimpson. 5 seconds run off, or about 4 seconds run off the clock before Temple can foul there.
Yeah, not sure. I mean, I guess they're just never giving up. Well, Molina fouling.
You know, I respect it, but kind of delaying the inevitable at this point as another free throw is landed. Just digging this hole deeper.
Yeah, Temple out of timeouts, though, so they will be all go after this free throw.
And Molina going to inbound it, 7 seconds left. Quick pass to Tristan Taylor. Taylor running up the field, taking her time, spinning around, looking for a shot. There's 0 seconds on the clock as it bounces and goes out of bounds. 58-71 will be your final here today. The Green Wave run away with it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, unfortunate way to end it if you're the Owls. Just could not convert down the stretch after such a promising third quarter, but outscored 21-12 in the fourth and couldn't get rebounds and could not get quality offensive possessions.
And even shooting today was a little bit rough. Down 12% worse, 32% for Temple, 44% for Tulane.
Yeah, not the best shooting night from Kayla Turner, but she will bounce back, as well as I'm sure this Temple team will, as their next game is at ECU on Saturday.
And be sure to listen in then.
Well, we won't be on the call because it'll be in East Carolina, but
listen into East Carolina. Shout out, I don't know what radio station they have there. Listen to our next game, though. Follow us on social media at WHIP Sports. And that's all from me, Toby Derlin, and Max Blakelock. Thank you so much for listening.